Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Arc Basics, a show where we break down the ABCs of how to start an arc, how to accomplish things, how to achieve things, how to be the best you possibly can be. That's right, we're going with the full ABCs of arc. A for arc, B for basics, C for, well, whatever you want it to be. C can be anything. Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to Arc Basics. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and today we're going to be talking about one of the newest dinosaurs that was just added to Arc's Fjordur map. Now, this dinosaur, well, it's not a dino, but it really is. It's if it's a creature at Arc, it's a dino, all right? That's just the way it works, okay? Granted, it is a big, giant, prehistoric devil pig, but they have got so much going on for them. These guys are absolutely amazing. I mean, granted, they're competing for, you know, a really good spot up against the Thylacoleo. Granted, one of the only downsides with these guys that I can tell so far is you can't fire off the saddle of them. But you can get a saddle that fires off the saddle of the said saddle. All right, it is kind of amazing. I mean, look at this. You can seriously load up into the saddle and you can shoot. And this also, inside the saddle, it provides a means of water breathe. What? No. Don't move over there, everyone. All right, it provides a means of water breathing and such while you're underwater. So I'm going to be talking about a few of these guys' different additions that they can do. Now, when you're running, if all you do is just charge ahead like this, you can get going really, really wicked fast. And the only thing that'll stop you really is if you hit a brick wall or like one of these rocks right here that will not move, or you could go right up it like I just did. But if you hit like a big giant wall or maybe smack into the side of a Bronto. If you're going through rocks like the one I'm currently on right now, you'll just plow right through it. It'll use up a little bit of additional stamina, but it's serious. It'll just... Oh, hold on, I wasn't going fast enough. Right here, let me show you. It is really impressive just how fast these guys can go and also just how much they can just clear areas. Right, there we go. Tree, rock, rock, by, rock, tree, rock. Yeah, it goes so far. And then while you're going like this, if you pull the directional key, you can reroute and you can just do a slide and pick up your momentum. But down at the bottom, you see where it says slide boost. That right there is it has a cooldown for how fast or how often it can maintain your momentum as you reroute your inertia. It's kind of cool. All right, so if you're going like this and you do the slide, it'll just keep you going the same speed while you use that. But if it's on red and it's on cooldown, it'll slow you down a little bit when you go. So just be aware of that. Also, while you're running, if you just go like this and you press C, it'll make you just do this massive charge that makes you go really, really fast and just get you up to speed really quick. It is great. So if you're just starting out like this, you can hit boost and just immediately just start going. All right, now also another cool thing with these, remember how I said they were water breathing? Well, you can come down like this and then see our breath isn't going down. And we can actually take and we can press the prone button and just walk along the bottom of the shore. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, look at this. We're just walking down like this, picking a fight with the sharks. This is great. Suck it, shark. I'm out of here. And also, we can go super fast underneath here. It is super cool. These guys are kind of amazing. All right, so also, their main attack, it's just a left click, right? Just left click like that. Their right click attack is this big, giant boot that takes anything that's of medium size or smaller and just boots it. Here. Hold on. Poor Mo Shops never knew what he's getting into. Hold on. Lining it up is a little bit of a pain. Boosh! See? Just like that. Alright, it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it just knocks them away. So if anything comes up on your flank, just boop, and they're gone. Alright, now their frontal attack, their frontal cone AoE, every dino has, it's actually kind of big. It spans just probably about the front 180 degrees of them, which means that if things come up and attack you on the sides, it's not going to do, I mean, you're still going to be able to get it, and they're not going to be able to pin you as easily. They'll still be able to do it, but not nearly as easily. Now, also, one of the coolest things with these guys is while that saddle is cool, it's not necessary at all. You can just hop on it like this, and you can ride it, which means that you can tame these at an early level and really, really depend on them. It's really good. Now, you can keep these guys all the way through the game. These guys could actually be your regular mount that you just ride on a daily basis, just competing with the slot of, like, Thylacolios and stuff like that. All right, but also, all right, now that we've gotten what they can do out of the way, let's talk about how to tame them. Now, the easiest way that I have found out how to tame these guys is with using a ghillie suit, just regular ghillie suit, and some honey. I should have some honey around here somewhere. Let me see. Actually, you know what? You keep your honey, Perry, and then we'll go get more, because there is a bunch of honey around where these guys spawn. Now, where they spawn, primarily, it's down over here, just right across the water from me. Make sure nothing's following me. All right. Just right across the water from me, and I'll punch up the map again once we get a little bit closer. But also, the honey that you get to tame them spawns right near them. So all you have to do is just kind of look. All right, so here we are, and there's one just sitting right down here. And this right here, this is primarily where they spawn. They do spawn a couple other different places, but primarily this is, you'll find them all over this area right here. They're just everywhere. They're like cockroaches here. All right, so now that we've got that, all right, over here on this one, at least this is on my playthrough, it's just right over next to this little section. There's just these little beehives down here. All right, now these beehives, you just harvest them with a pick, and no bees are going to pop out of them. It's pretty good. All right, so now what you need this honey for, I'm going to grab a little bit more just in case. What you need this honey for is for when you tame them, you use it to distract them so you can hop on them. Now, there's a few different things that you're going to want to pay attention to while you're taming them, and I'll go over that here in just a minute while we're actually in the process of doing it, because it's a lot easier to explain it now, so have you guys visualize what's going on in the background while I'm doing this. All right, so now that we got this, we're going to put on our ghillie suit. All right, and then just put that down there. And then also, just in case, if it gives you a little warm and fuzzy, you can have a crossbow with a grappling hook. I've done this a couple times, and I haven't had to use the grappling hook at any time. But if you get aggro from something, you can just grappling hook your way out of there without ruining your taming efficiency. All right, so let's get one. It doesn't have to be a high-level one, just has to be any one, but it needs to be close. All right, we've got a level 50 Andrewsarchus right down here. All right, so with our honey on our hotbar, we can get rid of this. And then you can kill everything around here. I haven't seen that as completely necessary, but that'll stop them from eating your honey. If you have problems with them eating your honey, you can just do that. But you can just throw it like that, and while he's distracted, you can run around it and start riding it. Now, while you're riding it, you'll notice that you have left and right arrows that appear on your screen, and then a taming effect in this bar that appears down below. All right, while they're not grayed out, you don't do anything. But as soon as they turn hard white, like that, where they fill in with white, then you have to pull that direction. And then it'll turn green, and it checks. But if it turns red, you have to remove it. But are you for real? Alright, so if you do need to get out of dodge, and it does aggro on you because the Nyctheornis steals your crossbow and you're having to fight with it, then you can just use the crossbow to get out of there. That's the first time I've ever had to use that, and then, yeah, apparently I had to use two because it kept stealing my stuff. So that happened. Alright, so if you get knocked off, just hop back on, and just rinse and repeat. Just up like that. Click the button. And And then as long as it's green, press that button. But also pay very close attention to the little red bar down below filling up. Because when that gets filled up completely, it's going to boot you off. So, jump off, and it won't aggro you. Ichthyornis around here. And the Ichthyornis are around this area are generally the worst part of the entire taming. Alright, throw out another one. Grab on it. And turn the direction. Remember to pay very, very close attention to the red bar at the very bottom. There's a lot of stuff going on that you have to pay attention to, but once you get the hang of it, it's not as bad. But also, I have noticed it does seem like there is a little bit of an internal cooldown on the Andrewsarchus before you can throw out another piece of honey. So if, which means like if you immediately jump off and you already have another piece of honey in your hotbar, if you throw it right out, it won't eat it. You have to wait about 20 to 30 seconds to throw out another one. And then it'll eat it. And there we go. Right, so that is how you tame an Andrewsarchus, and then immediately, you can immediately just pop right on it and ride it away. Just like an Equus and stuff like that. And then, remember, just when you want to get up to speed, bam, there we go. Alright, so hey, I hope this video helped you out. Good luck on taming these guys. These guys are really amazing, and so far I've been extremely impressed. So yeah. And he just booted me off. Okay. Alright, so hey, yep. If you haven't already, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo. Take it easy, everybody.